98, 99, 100 Elite Series Becky Lynch, featuring an attire that is white with a black jacket and hands and a championship title, which a lot of people are excited about because apparently the last time it came out, it was just the men's one, just color shifted. But this time, I think what they've done is resized it. It's a little smaller, and it fits them a little better. And by them, I mean the women superstars, forefronted by Stephanie McMahon, who is renowned for being a great supporter of women wrestlers, and that is why it's exciting to see Becky Lynch in Series 100. But I don't know. Should we have more? Probably. If it were up to me, just having a token woman in the set. Come on, Mattel. Let's be honest here. You don't need Andre. You don't need John Cena. You need Mercedes Mone. And you also probably should have had someone huge like Lita or China or Betty White even. But this is the back of the box. My boy J-Dog did that great art. I don't know him. He's not actually my boy. But I gotta do like the unboxing and stuff and then review this figure. But I know everything about it. I know what I'm gonna say, so chill it. Out of the packaging. She looks pretty great. This is a really solid recreation of her attire, although I think those were actually socks. I don't think those were kick pads, and I don't think that these were exactly fishnet, or they weren't that white, but I could be totally wrong. And if you were hoping for a fabric jacket, this is not the case. This is plastic, very thin, latexy plastic. And my main qualms with this figure is the face. This is a very bored looking Becky Lynch. There is a likeness there, but unfortunately, why would you want this bored looking Becky Lynch on your shelf? Like, this attire is pretty cool. I know a lot of stands on Twitter are all about the white attire Becky Lynch, but the face just doesn't do it for me, and I'm not sure exactly what it is that's just really off-putting for me. And also the hair, they did get a lot of exquisite detail into that bad boy, but unfortunately they could have added some wash or some highlights that would really bring out some of that stylistic, maybe. One thing I never do is talk about articulation, but this time around I'm going to do it for you. So this one, you can only turn the head left and right. If you want to put it up and down, you can't, because that hair back there stops it. So she's going to have to do like one of these, like got to do like one of those. Oops. And the tough thing with white attire is that there's always a concern for some marks left over from the factory, but I think I got lucky here. You might not be as lucky, but it seems like the quality control on this bad boy is pretty solid. Also, love me some double jointed elbows. When did that happen? Accessories. Hands. They look like hands. And here's the reason why this figure was released for this new redesigned championship title. It's what you'd expect. It looks as it should, with that SmackDown color zone with the white and the gold really shining through with that white backdrop. I think that this looks great, and it is smaller so that it does fit around said torsos a little better than they did in the past, apparently. But unlike the other figures in this set, this championship title isn't as exciting. This is something we've basically already had before, and it's not the selling point for the figure like a lot of the other figures in this set. So it really comes down to how much you wanted Becky Lynch in this white attire. So let me know in the comments if you would have preferred a different, more Gaga inspired Becky Lynch attire for this set. Okay, so the resizing still has the same length, so they just made it smaller, but it's still going to be a challenge to really get this bad boy on them. So here's the look with it around the waist, and yeah, nice try, but like, thing is still massive. Thing is absolutely massive on that waist, so they didn't do a good job, and I'd say that really brings us down. I do want to note that I actually do think they were the kick pads that were painted, and another note is that the gray highlights were actually silver, so maybe that was a cost-cutting thing, but I really feel like this is the worst championship title we got in the series. The Becky Lynch figure herself is fine, but this title is still way too big, and you're only going to be able to pose with it like something like this. So overall, this is a not recommend. This is like a 2 or a 1 out of 5, and that, yeah, I don't know, Bill. J-Dog did a good drawing, but this really needs like a better head, a smaller championship title, and make that gray silver, and then you got a winner here. And maybe fix something with the face. The face, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not trying to be one of those people that's like, your action figure needs to be really excited, really big facial expressions, but something about this face just seems off for me. But those are my thoughts. You could be totally different. We're all different people.